Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be joining us from. I'm here with a star-studded team today from both Cape Cove Financial and Veridian. So I'd like to give them a real quick introduction. We're going to be meeting next week, May 12th at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And our webinar is entitled Biting into the New Normal, which we're hearing a lot of that type of tone nowadays. So first and foremost, the couple in the screen, that is Rick Couronne. He is the VP, and he is joined by Larisa Wells. So Rick is the Vice President of Business Development of Western Canada, and he's bringing 3 decades of experience to Cape Cove Financial. Beside him is Dr. Larisa Wells. She's the Vice President of Western Canadian Operations and has her Ph.D. in Mathematical Economics. The gentleman up at the top, at least that's where I see him, is Michael Kowalchuk, and he's the co-founder and CEO of Veridian, and he has over a decade experience advising successful entrepreneurs. And then below him, Marilyn deRooy, who has got way too many things in her title. She's a very accomplished person, which you will find out if you join our webinar. But she is Veridian's resident tax specialist with nearly 30 years of experience advising clients and financial advisors. And I'm Jason Zellmer, National Director of Sales and Practice Growth with the Aurum Group. So we've got time just for a couple questions here. And I'll aim this one first at Rick and Larisa, if I may. The coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, has obviously brought us a whole whack of instability in our market, and it's rocked our economy, it's rocked our businesses. And so in a time like this, why is it important to be aligned with good companies like Cape Cove, like Veridian?
Yes, okay, and so I've actually been in finance for, like you said, over 3 decades, and I was just looking back, and actually I went through this in October 1987. I was actually on the trading floor. So we've been through this before 2008 as well, and obviously you need to know what you're doing to get through these markets. And so we align ourselves with professionals in the business, and so it's not only what are your investments doing, but what are you doing on the tax side. So we've aligned ourselves with the Veridian Group and with Marilyn, who's a tax strategist. And it's very important. It's not only what you make, it's what you're paying in taxes. So we're very happy to be aligned with these professionals, and we think they're the best that's out there in Canada right now.
Excellent. And Larisa, is there anything you would like to add?
Well, we do have a phenomenal team of experts. Definitely every challenging time presents opportunities. Now we do see multiple opportunities.
Thank you for saying that. I know one of the strategies that we have taken at Aurum is breakthroughs from the breakdowns, right? It's a really good opportunity to slow down and reinvent yourself right now. So next question I would go to Michael and Marilyn is, you're going to be, so most of the people going to be watching this webinar are doctors, dentists, they're business owners. They've obviously been rocked with all kinds of instability. And I know that, and Marilyn, for you, especially as a tax strategist, there's probably all kinds of government assistance and programs out there, and people might not even know about them. What can you tell us, Michael and Marilyn, about the types of opportunities that are out there for people and why they should be taking opportunities or taking advantage of these opportunities?
Well, thank you, Jason, and again, thank you, Rick and Larisa, for including us in this wonderful opportunity to speak to all of you on May the 12th. The reality is that there are just so many opportunities and programs that are out there, and I think the number one important thing to do is to control the information in terms of how it's coming into you and then in turn into your business. And the simplest way to do that is to set a baseline of fact. Have a very simple understanding of what those government programs are and how they may or may not apply to you. Our presentation on May the 12th will very simply break down, as part of Marilyn deRooy's presentation, a chartered accountant tax specialist, how she approaches these programs, how she approached this for our business. Quite simply going through the acronyms and explanation, how you can apply, and whether or not it is available to you. So that simple understanding we find is a great approach to having success in this difficult time.
Fantastic. Marilyn, anything to add there?
Yeah, I'd just like to add a little bit. Michael spoke about it just very lightly, was these acronyms. They're acronyms, sorry. I can't even get the words.
All the time.
Anyways, but there's so many out there right now, whether you're an individual or a business owner, it's just so confusing. The last one that we have is this commercial rent assistance. We still don't know all the details, but what's happening with it. So we will be up to date as of May 12th as to the latest programs and the latest information that is actually out there for business owners.
Awesome. So to me, it sounds like this will be highly valuable for anybody that owns a clinic, business owners, to be part of this, because it sounds like they're going to learn some really unique things that are out there that they might not be aware of. So you don't want to miss this. We're going to be getting together next week, May 12th. Watch for the registration links either from the Star-Studded cast here or on the aurumgroup.com website. You can register there, as well as LinkedIn and Instagram. I am Jason Zellmer. We have Michael, we have Marilyn, we have Rick, and we have Larissa. And I know you're going to be joined by some more of your team that day. So very much looking forward to getting together with you guys next week. And stay safe and wash your hands.